How you feeling? Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Emerson Channel Sports' women's basketball broadcast. I'm Rico Brill, and we are thrilled to bring you live action from the Bobbi Brown and Stephen Plofker gym. It's Tuesday, November 21st, and we've got an exciting matchup between the home team, the Emerson Lions, and their opponents, the Endicott Goals. The atmosphere is buzzing with anticipation, and we're in for a treat as these talented athletes hit the court. Last time out, the Emerson Lions dominated the court with a commanding 34-point victory against Mitchell College. Bri Frangelo and Olivia Delorier and Ella Bushi and Charlotte Levinson showcased their prowess, leaving fans eager for the team's next upcoming matchup. What are you looking to see today, Jordan? Absolutely, Jordan. We'll see what they can do. Let's talk about some key players in this game. I think obvious the star of Emerson's side is Bri Frangelo, the transfer from Bryan University. Absolutely, as you stated, Jordan, Endicott with a bit of a size advantage in this game, and that comes with Emerson's best player, Frangelo, standing at only 5'3". We'll see. That has not been an issue for her this season. She's scoring with the best of them in the entire NEWMAC, and it's really exciting to see and I'm excited to see what she's going to do today. Absolutely. That's what the goal of this team is. And, you know, at the end of the day, a lot of this energy might be coming from these two new transfers. You know, Levinson, as you stated, coming back from the ACL injury, but has not been load managed at all. She's been playing a lot of minutes, along with, and obviously the leading transfer, Frangelo, has been the heart and soul of this team. I think this team is on pace to getting to that double-digit wins total, as you noted, and this is really a really exciting time for Emerson basketball. Yes, so to everybody watching at home, stay put. The game is about to start, and we are on our way. This is exciting. As you stated, maybe Emerson does need to take a few more, be a little more selective with their three-point shooting, as the numbers aren't too good percentage-wise, but the results have been good this season. So, yeah, we shall see what Coach Bill Gold has planned for this team. And, yeah, there's the buzzer. And we'll wait to see what the starting five is for both sides. Right, so as we mentioned, Emerson not the strongest shooting team, but Endicott certainly isn't either. And in this matchup, Emerson actually has the shooting advantage. So here we see the starting lineup for Endicott. Looks like we have Garabedian, we have Fleming, we have Dempsey, and here come the Emerson Lions. We also have, here is Delorier, the second leading scorer on the season. Here comes Frangelo, the transfer, as we mentioned before, the leading scorer on this team and the heart and soul of this Emerson Lions. Here is Levinson, the other transfer. Bushy. Bushy, the senior. Levinson, the senior as well. Frangelo, a sophomore. Delorier, a senior. Yeah.
And now we are ready for tip-off Jordan after that national anthem. Dodd is the last player to check in for Emerson on the starting 5. Absolutely, there's definitely something in the air here in the Stephen Plofker gym. Exciting times for Emerson basketball, and ladies and gentlemen and fans all across the world, we're excited to bring you this game. Coach. Here we get ready for the tip-off. Looks like it's going to be between, the tip-off is going to be taken between Dodd and Dempsey. And the tip is going to be out of bounds. Emerson ball. Frangelo will pass it. Oh. Dodd will take the rebound, the inbound. Passes it to Frangelo. She's going to drive up. Handling the ball. Good pressure. Back to Dodd, looking for options to Delorier. Passes it inside and just banks out. Unable to make the shot is Dodd. Passes it out to the corner, and that's going to be good from Garabedian from 3. Endicott with an early lead, leading 3-0. Here's Dodd, passes it out, and that's going to be good. Yeah, Bushy with a really nice short shot, mid-range shot right there. Passes it out. Light press. And that's going to be stolen. Great steal by Bushy right after making the shot. Here is Frangelo. Passes it out. Delorier, no. Oh. And Levinson just not able to make the shot. Passes it out. Here's Garabedian. Here is Bogdansky, and it's rebounded by Levinson. Here is Frangelo. Slowly taking the ball up. She's going to be managing the ball for most of this game. Drives in and passes it out, it seems. Wasn't really sure if that was a shot or not. Here's Frangelo. Here's Delorier from 3. And that's going to be very short. Rebounded, though, by Dodd and unable to do anything. Here comes Endicott on the return. Endicott in, passes it out. And that's going to be stolen by Levinson once again. Here is Delorier driving the ball up the court. Delorier passes it out. Levinson inside. And that's going to be put up by Bushy, and that's going to be 2 shots as she was fouled. Here. And she sinks the first one. Here's Bushy looking to make it 2 of 2 and continue her good free throw shooting on the season. And that's going to be 2 for 2 from Bushy. Really good start from the free throw line for Emerson. Here comes Endicott. Shinny passes it out. Garabedian out. And that's going to be stolen by Delorier. She's going in. and finishes for the score. Laurier with some early points, looking really good. Passes it out, a little bit of space. Here's Garabedian, drives in, and that's going to be a turnover. And that's going to be Emerson ball. Yeah, as you mentioned, Levinson known for her defense, showing early. And that's going to be stolen down the floor to Endicott, going in, baseline, and a travel called by the referee. That was on Fleming, I believe. Here is Frangelo, taking her time up the court. 7 minutes left in this first period. Passes it. There is, and it's good from Bushy once again. An early, scoring a lot of points is Bushy early in this game. And some sloppy passing from Endicott, and that's going to be another steal and a foul. The steal was Dodd, and she gets fouled. This is really good defensive play early by Emerson.
That can continue. They've been finding really good looks in the paint in particular, as Frangelo is the one to bring the ball up.
Drives with some nifty crossovers. Nice move by Frangelo. Drives in. She's looking out. Passes to the wing. There's Delorier driving in. And a nifty layup by Delorier. Once again, Emerson. Emerson leading 10-3 early in this game with 6 minutes left in the first period. Here's Endicott on the other side. Passes it out. Here, good ball movement from Endicott. Passes it out to Garabedian. She's good, and it's going to be just off from Garabedian for the 20-footer. Frangelo with a nice pass, good vision.
Bushy, the hook shot, just short.
Oh.
Rebound taken by Endicott.
Here comes Endicott on the other end. Shinny passes it out to the wing, and that's going to be good. Really nice shot there by Konareski. Scoring early.
Yep.
Here comes Frangelo, in, and blocked. There's Frangelo, an undersized player, getting blocked from Endicott. And that's going to be good again. A little bit of a scoring run from, there's Dempsey, their leading scorer.
Yep, 10-8 now with about 5:20 remaining in the game. So Endicott really recognizing that they can't get much inside, so they got to resort to the jump shot a little bit. And it's been working.
Some aggressive defense there from Shinny against Frangelo. It seems to work. A bit chippy. No call, though.
Yep.
Here is Endicott from the wing, and that's going to be no good. Just pans out, and Emerson will retain possession. Here's Frangelo, quickly taking the ball up the court, looking for options, serving the court. Nice move. Here's Frangelo in, and that's a nice layup by Frangelo.
Fantastic finish by Frangelo right there. That's her first points of the evening.
Loud chants here from the Emerson sidelines. Chanting for that defense. She's tightly guarded by Laurier, and that's going to be good by Dempsey once again.
Dempsey, there's a reason why she's putting up 19 points a game there.
Not afraid to take the shot.
Absolutely. Lions got to do a bit of a better job guarding her, make someone else be the hero in a sense on these sorts of possessions. As that's Bushy going inside.
And she's going to be fouled on the way up, and that's going to be 2 more free throws for Bushy. Bushy, a senior out of Walpole, New Hampshire. One of the many seniors on this Emerson squad.
Lions just had a sub. Dodd is out and coming in. I didn't see who came in. That actually getting ready to come in, rather, is going to be number 30, Kalen.
So a bit of a back and forth beginning to this game, wouldn't you say, Jordan?
Absolutely. Kalen O'Meara just about ready to check in for the Lions. Ava Salty, I believe, was the one who checked in moments ago. Salty, also a member of the women's soccer team, one of quite a few dual sport athletes that we have here at Emerson. As Bushy made both, so it's 14-10 here.
Salty, also a senior.
Yes.
Salty seeing a fair share of minutes this season, despite coming off the bench. Here comes Endicott down the court, led by Wallen. Passes it out. Here's Garabidian. Back to Wallen. She's got it. Passes it. Here's Dempsey. Back to Wallen. Passes it out.
It's going to be a drive.
Garabidian passes it.
You have a chance to. You got to watch clock here.
And oh, and what a block!
Levinson.
And no good. Tremendous block there by Levinson, known for her defense. As you said, what have you seen early from her in this game, Jordan?
She's done a fantastic job just being a leader on the defensive end of the floor. Again, that's what she's focused on here. Just, again, defense. That's just been her calling card all season. She said she wanted to improve on that. Again, before junior year was cut short with the injury. She's definitely shown that.
And Frangelo,
so
they're able to lose the defender and make the floater.
Yeah, fantastic job on both sides here for the Lions.
And that's going to be a foul called on Frangelo, I believe, showing frustration early.
Sideline out of bounds, baseline out of bounds, excuse me, for the goals.
Konareski taking the inbound, passes it out. Here's Garabidian, takes a three, and that's not going to be good. Here's the rebound.
Oh, wow, you see Endicott trying to trap him almost.
That is also O'Meara checking in for Emerson, number 30, setting the screen right there. Here's Frangelo, drives in, looks for O'Meara once again, and she loses the ball. Here comes Endicott.
Endicott, again, we talked about those 7 steals a game. They've had, I'd say, quite a few to begin this first quarter.
Passes it to the perimeter. He drives in and she falls to the floor, but it's going to be stolen by Frangelo, driving down the court, taking her time, drives in, and tries an impossible shot. Very surprised there wasn't a foul called there.
Right.
And Endicott drives in, they shoot, and no good.
Rebound
once again from Dempsey. Dempsey's been good so far, but that shot not able to go in. Here's Frangelo, drives in, makes a nice move, passes it out for Levinson, and not able to can it in. Rebounded.
Endicott really trying to run the floor here.
Here's Wallen, looking out, letting her shoot, and I guess we see why right there. Garabidian not able to make that shot from the angle. Here's Dempsey, passes it out. Konareski shoots and bounces off the rim, not able to bank it in. Here's Frangelo once again, driving in.
Step
nice
almost
block
got it
right
blocked
there.
right there. Did get it blocked.
Blocked by Wallen, despite not being the tallest, able to get her hand up. And that's not going to be good by Wallen.
Yep.
Here is O'Meara.
Now they get it to Frangelo on the right side. You have a minute 25 remaining. Emerson holding on to a 6-point lead here.
And Frangelo with
almost.
an errant pass.
Yeah, tried to make the read. It was a good attempt on her part there.
And despite a bit of sloppy play early, Emerson does have the lead, 16-10 early in this game.
Yep, Levison checking out. Entering is Taylor Arnold.
Passing it out. Here is Binden. Passes it in.
Stolen by Frangelo.
And stolen. Frangelo drives up. Good feed by Frangelo. But Emerson not able to do anything. Here's Salty. Passes it out. Here's Hallinan.
Great
and
cut,
that is going to
great
be
finish.
good. That
Nice
was
job.
Shaw. Shaw with the early score.
Yep.
Shaw not seeing a ton of minutes this season, but we see her early.
Yep.
Interesting strategy.
Uh-huh.
Here's Frangelo on the D. And that is going to be well defended by Frangelo, defending the shot. Salty with the rebound. Here's back to Frangelo. 21 seconds left in this period.
You can imagine they're going to try and hold for the last shot here. Let's see what they come up with. That's going to be Frangelo going around a screen.
Frangelo finds her in the corner. Oh, and just off for Shaw. Endicott with the rebound, driving down the court. 5 seconds left. Passes it through.
Nice job staying
Garabedian
with
not
it.
able to make it in. And that's going to do it for the first period. Emerson 18, Endicott 10. What have you seen early in this game, Jordan? Any takeaways?
I saw that the Lions did an excellent job getting to the basket. That was a huge thing for them. They made great cuts. Whoever had the ball on the perimeter made some great reads. Levison had a few. Ava Salty, you just saw, had a few. Nice assists there, but great cuts by Bushy. Great reads by Frangelo, and then you saw Kaylin O'Meara with the bucket to give Emerson the 8-point lead heading into the second quarter. Leading scorer for the Lions again, Ella Bushy, who has 8, followed by Delorier and Frangelo with 4 apiece. On Endicott's side of things, Dempsey has 4 points. Garabedian has 3, and Konareski has 3. So Emerson has done a great job. Emerson's done a great job just keeping Endicott's scores in check for this first quarter, to be honest with you. And you can see their shooting stats as well. Lions doing pretty well, 37% from the field compared to 26 for Endicott. Emerson, though, 0 of 4 from three-point range. Pretty uncharacteristic of them. At least to start the game.
Yeah.
So they're going to very much improve on that point.
And Endicott's 2 for 4 from the 3. So if Emerson can start to cash in on those threes, I think we might really see them pull away.
Yeah, for sure. Lions, you can tell Emerson's doing a great job of not playing down to the level of their competition. Again, this is a team that put up 103 on Sunday. Who knows what they can put up tonight, but yeah, they've been doing an excellent job defensively. Look for them to hold them. Look for them to keep that up in the second quarter.
Here's Shinny with the ball. Looking, passes it to Garabedian. Garabedian passes it out. Here's Konareski with the ball, back to Garabedian. Konareski takes it from 3, and that's going to be short off the rim. And just able to say it is Garabedian. And that's going to be a 3-pointer taken and bounces out, just not able to bank it in by Konareski. He is Delorier, looking for options.
Great
Delorier
cut.
passes it and a bit sloppy. And yeah.
Couldn't get it that time, as that was Garabedian who went over for the shot. She appears to be okay. Levison coming back in.
For Taylor Arnold, the freshman. Delorier bring the ball up nice and slowly. Looking for options. To the corner on the perimeter, drives in the paint, passes it out. That's going to be taken and short.
Multiple attempts,
And
not good
that's
that
going
time.
to be Endicott possession. Up the floor comes Shinny, passes it out. Here's Konareski to the perimeter. Fleming
job
passes it
defensively here.
to Hallinan. Bajganaski. And rebounded and no good by Hallinan once again.
Lions
Shaw,
have been doing a
and that's going to
very
be
good
taken from
job.
3. And once again, no good. That was Delorier, which we expect to make that shot.
Yep. But Lions have been doing an excellent job defending the paint.
And hard contact right there. And that's going to be and 1 for Endicott. Bajganski with one shot to make this a 3-point play.
Yeah. I was going to say they were doing an excellent job defending the paint, at least until that point.
Yeah.
But by and large, they've been doing a very good job just closing out on the defensive end, getting to Endicott's shooters, forcing them to take jump shots, which you can tell they're a little almost uncomfortable with to an extent.
Emerson clearly saw the scouting report, seeing that Endicott doesn't shoot the best, forcing them to take those shots.
Exactly.
And that free throw is going to be good, and she completes the three-point play as Bajjanski. Here's Delorier driving it up. Salty. A little bit of miscommunication seemingly from Emerson. Salty taking on her defender. Here's Levinson, drives in, and gets her own rebound, and is able to put the putback in. Really
Great.
Nice play there by Levinson.
Great work by Levinson. Hop step, gets her own rebound for the putback bucket. Lions up 20-13.
And that's going to be good from the 18-footer by Dempsey. Here's Salty on the corner. Good perimeter defense here by Endicott. Levinson playing it on the perimeter with a really nice handle there from Levinson, but just loses it. And she's going to put up the shot, and that's going to be off by quite a bit. Rebounded by Endicott, and they are driving. Incoming Endicott looks for options, passes it out to the perimeter. The 18-footer is good by Hallinan. Endicott still putting up a fight in this match. Here's Delorier.
Yeah.
Delorier looking for options, scanning the field. Drives in, good defense.
Delorier gets it to,
Bushy.
they swing it around.
And
A
that's
shot
going
up
to be
and in.
good once
Great
again.
job.
Really nice play there.
Yes. Excellent job. I believe that was
Dodd
for the bucket. Nice.
Endicott on the perimeter, looking for options, drives in, passes it out. And a really nice move to get past the defender and for the easy layup. That was Konareski. In the paint, posts up, unable to get the hook shot through by Bushy. Bushy showing a bit of fatigue, it seems. Throwing. It
Another
looks
one.
like Levinson maybe got a hand on that, but still able to get it past the defender is Bajjanowski.
Timeout taken by head coach Bill Gould. Endicott just getting within one now after Emerson found themselves up by 8 to end that first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, Endicott on a big run right there. Emerson needs to change things to
Yeah, that's
stop
a
this momentum.
an 11-4 run here by the Golds to begin this second quarter.
We'll see what adjustments head coach Bill Gould makes along with his assistant staff.
Again, you got to see what Gould draws up here. Again, the Lions do have quite a few players capable of spacing the floor quite well, but by and large, they do most of the damage inside of the three-point line. Whether, again, it's the cuts on whether it's the cuts to the basket or just finding ways to get to the rim in general, they've been doing a very good job of that throughout the year. Wouldn't be surprised if Gould drew up a play for them to exploit that, to kind of separate themselves a little bit here.
Here's Salty on the perimeter, receiving the pass from Levinson. Salty in and turns the ball over with an errant pass intended for Levinson. Here comes Endicott. This is Dempsey. Dempsey scanning the court, looks up twice, passes it out. Once again, really good ball movement, and that's going to be,
The shot is
I
up
think
and
her
good.
foot was on the line, but
No.
a deep two from Hallinan. Really good ball movement and set up by Endicott.
Yep, and Endicott, that's their first lead since the since that first three, pretty much.
And Delorier, no good from the shot there. And Endicott makes it once again, and they are really pulling away. That was Bajjanowski. Bajjanski, excuse me. Frangelo yelling instructions out, trying to get her team on track. Frangelo looking, passes it to Delorier. Here's Levinson. Tried to get it to Bushy, and that's still going to be Emerson ball. Looks like Endicott has shifted their defensive alignment. What do you see, Jordan?
Yeah, they've been doing an excellent job just anticipating the passes from the Lions.
And it looks as Salty has checked out.
Frangelo
It's Frangelo.
bringing it up, trying to orchestrate something here. Let's see.
Passes it out to the corner. And no good once again, but good rebound by Bushy. And really
Nice
good
job.
effort play right there by Bushy. Able to get the rebound and put it in. And there seems to be some confusion. I think maybe there was a travel called. I can't really see what's going on right now. We'll get to you immediately on what's going on. There seems to be some sort of stoppage in the game.
Yes.
I think there might have been a technical foul, actually. I think that's what it was. I think there was a technical foul there on Bushy for a bit of excessive yelling. Seems a little bit interesting to me.
Yeah.
Oh. Bushy pushed off after the play, it seems.
Yeah.
So the ref putting these players on some strict rules early in this game.
Absolutely. Technical free throws are
make
good
the second shot
on that side.
And Endicott now leads by 3. We mentioned Salty left the game. Dodd is in for her.
Yep.
Passes it in.
On
Top
the
of the
high
key.
post.
Looks out. Here is Shinny, the ball carrier. Passes it out. Got top of the zone. Passes it to the wing. In comes Shinny. And tight defense here from Emerson. She's going to drive in. Out to Shinny once again. She shoots from 3. And just is not able to bank that one in. Here comes Frangelo up the court for Emerson.
What a pass.
Really nice find from Frangelo, but not able to can it in is Dodd, unfortunately.
3-point game here. Endicott trying to separate themselves a little bit. Let's see how the Emerson defense holds up.
And nice move in there by the Endicott player, Garabedian. That was really good use of her body, able to get past the defender.
Yeah.
Here comes Frangelo in, and that's going to be a foul before the shot, I believe.
Yes.
So it should be an inbound for Emerson.
Looks like they're...
Emerson with the ball here with 3 minutes and 48 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Frangelo. Frangelo looking at her defender, trying to get by her. Passes it out, really nice feed. And once again, no good from 3 from Dodd. Emerson still unable to get that 3 to cash in.
Absolutely.
Endicott,
They've been doing a better job
really
of
nice
trying
find.
to get into the paint. But yeah, that's 2 plays now where Frangelo has tried to bait the defenders towards her before kicking it out for the 3. It's just a matter of knocking down the shot.
Yeah. I guess time will only tell. Good pass once again by
Nice.
Frangelo
There you go.
to Levinson.
Fantastic.
Transfer with a nice connection.
Great work there.
Here is Hallinan for Endicott with the pass that hits her teammate's foot. Out to the wing. Puts up the 3 as Garabedian, and that's going to be no good. Good job boxing out by Emerson. And that's going to be a foul on Delorier, I believe. Oh, no. On Endicott. That is going to be a foul on Dempsey as Delorier was boxing out, and I guess the referee did not approve of the physicality.
Guess not. Little surprised, but at the same time kind of not surprised at how physical this game has gotten. Endicott really searching for that first win of the season.
Endicott maybe using that physicality as they have the size advantage.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. Again, we kind of mentioned this earlier, but Endicott does have a 6'1" junior. She doesn't get, at least from what we've seen, she doesn't get a ton of minutes.
As Bushy gets fouled down low?
Yeah, but that just speaks to the height advantage that Endicott just possesses here. And where the player in question is center Jarny Hewins, number 15, 6'1" junior out of 5 Main. She has yet to make an appearance.
Here is Delorier scanning the floor. Finds Bushy. And Bushy's going to be fouled again. This game is chippy. There's no other way to put it.
Uh-huh.
And Emerson will inbound. Endicott leading 29-26 with 2 minutes left in the quarter.
Yep. Subbing in for Endicott is going to be number 21, Libby Fleming. She had 16 points against Wheaton on Saturday night.
Yeah, one of Endicott's top scorers.
Frangelo, nice job to the rim, but can't score.
Here comes Endicott on the return. Passes it in the paint, looking for options, and that's good defense. Bushy with the steal, Frangelo with a beautiful pass, and Bushy able to get it in. What a play by Emerson on the fast break.
Absolutely.
Here is Endicott. Shinny passes it back to Shinny. Inside, here's Konareski. And that's going to be stolen by Delorier. Up the floor to Dodd.
Dodd puts it up,
Dodd
and
once again. Emerson is able to score back-to-back fast break possessions. Really good defense.
Timeout by Endicott. Here we go. Lions, excellent job not backing down from the competition. They found themselves down, 29-26. 2 quick buckets get them right back in front. Excellent job getting back to what they know, too. The 3 balls weren't falling, so they just had to go right back to the rim. And so far, so good.
Yeah.
Quite honest.
We'll look to see if they keep trying those threes or if they're just going to shift the game plan to trying to just get it inside.
Yep. You have a couple of replays here of those fantastic finishes by the Lions on that fast break. And coming out of this timeout, I expect Emerson to really try and, again, limit Endicott on the defensive end, but still going back to their bread and butter, which is just going right to the basket, quite honestly. Again, fantastic stuff, just going to the bucket instead of just settling for the jumper. And
you can really feel Ella Bushy's presence on the scoring front as she has 12 points early in this game.
Yep.
12 of Emerson's 30.
Mm-hmm. And going to get Endicott with possession here.
And here comes Endicott. Here's Shinny with the ball. Serving the floor. Passes it to the wing. Back outside. Back to Shinny. Inside. And that's going to be a foul on Bushy. Heading to the line to shoot 2 free throws is Fleming. Fleming, a junior, averaging 30 minutes a game.
Those are her
And the second one will not go in as it banks out. Rebound by Delorier. Here comes Frangelo. Frangelo working her way up the court. As we approach this end of the first half.
Yep.
Passes it.
Here
is Bushy in the paint, and they're going to call that a travel on Bushy.
Wow.
So a little bit of sloppy play here from Emerson after sloppy play. It's been sloppy play all around, but
pretty much, yeah.
But at the same time, the teams have been able to capitalize it, and it seems like when one team is playing a little sloppy, the other team really holds it together and is able to capitalize.
Yeah, it's all about taking advantage of the opportunities, and that's what both teams have done when the other team kind of slips up a little bit. Here is a
Dempsey looking for pass. Back to Shinny on the perimeter. She takes the shot from 18 feet, and that is going to be in. Really nice shot there from Shinny as Endicott goes back on top.
Yep.
39 seconds left in this first half. Here is Frangelo passing it out to Delorier. Out to Levinson. She's looking for options. Levinson with the handle. Finds a wide open freshman, and that's going to be a free throw. 3-point shot, no good by Dodd. Excuse me. Passes it out. Here is Fleming. Back to Shinny. Shinny calling out of play. Back to from the 3-point line. Here is Shinny. Emerson crowd trying to get in the heads with the last second shot, and that is going to be good. Bang! Right before the buzzer.
Wow.
Nice shot right there by Garabedian to give Endicott a 5-point lead right before we went into halftime as she hits the buzzer beater.
Yep. I mean, Endicott for a team that shot 19% going into tonight's game, we got to double check the percentages, but they've been doing an excellent job so far tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where they're able to really capitalize off of those Emerson mistakes, jump the passing lane, and then you see that they've just responded really well in this second quarter, outscoring Emerson 25 to 12 in that period. And we have a few replays on your screen shortly. All right. So you see there, Lions been doing an excellent job again, getting to the rim, sticking to what they know, as opposed to going for deep threes, which at least as of right now have just not been hitting.
Yeah, absolutely. And there we see Delorier with a nice rebound. And the interior scoring, as you said, it's been the whole story for Emerson. Here's a three-point shot.
But then you see Endicott just proving them wrong with their prowess from the perimeter. It's just been
Endicott,
a
3
tale
of
of two
11 from
offenses
3,
here.
which isn't incredible, but it's been so much better than Emerson that it feels so good.
Yeah. And you see Endicott also shooting 42% from the field to Emerson's 34 from the field here. But again, Endicott, using their height advantage and just able to space the floor really well. Like I said earlier, they've just responded a lot better than Emerson has in this second quarter. Gotta wonder what Gould and his assistants are thinking heading into the break. But
Yeah, so as we head into break here, we'll be coming back with more action from the second half between this matchup between Endicott and Emerson. Endicott leading 35, Emerson 30.
Yes. And
so we see, as you said, Endicott with the size advantage. They are leading the rebounding defensively 19 to 12 and offensively 4 to 6.
And we'll be right back with you here on Emerson Channel Sports.
Thank you.
All right, coming back in 10 seconds. Ready, camera 1. Camera 1, you wide shot of the entire thing, and in 3, 2, 1, take it. Talent cue.
Welcome back to Emerson College. Emerson
Camera
trails
4, get a shot of the players coming across the court.
10 seconds left. Emerson trails by 1 point. As
Camera 2, close upon the person
finishes
shooting.
their timeout. Thanks, Joe. With 10 seconds left, Emerson is hoping to pull away and score this
Camera 1, get a close up, follow them over.
Emerson trails WPI 10 points. 10 seconds left. Emerson trails by 1 point as the team finishes their timeout.
Camera 1, close up on number 33.
Thanks, Joe. With 10 seconds left, Emerson is hoping to pull away.
Follow the ball, follow the ball.
Hey, we're your roomies, your homies, your new living best.
We live here too.
Thanks. Liz! Do you have any idea what time it is?
It's time.
7. Oh, 7? It would mean a lot to me if you guys watch.
So basically every semester the Emerson channel puts on anywhere from 10 to say like 13 different programs. Right now we have 12 shows, including 3 brand new shows coming up this semester, which are super exciting because we have studio shows, field shows, specials, sitcoms, news programs, really anything that people want to get involved with.
It's very open and welcoming to anybody who doesn't know. Like, you don't need to know anything to be able to participate.
My favorite thing about the Emerson channel is that everybody is willing to help and teach one another. Everyone wants each other to learn, and it's not very selfish of an environment. It's very collaborative rather than competitive. When I was a freshman, I went to countless workshops.
You can see yourself going to workshops as a freshman or sophomore, and then see yourself teaching those skills to other people.
You'll look back and you'll know all this stuff, and you'll look at where you started and where you are now and be totally amazed at all the stuff that you've learned throughout the semester.
We also accept student work from different organizations or just independent work that people would love to see on the channel.
There's really no limits to who or what you can do at the Emerson channel, which is great.
Mind, the human brain is, after all, a structure. An organ made of proteins, fats, water, and other chemicals. Body.
The human of today is capable of feats that his primitive forebears could never have imagined.
Play. A new game show that tests the limits of competitors' minds and bodies. after all, a structure. An organ made of proteins, fats, water, and other chemicals.
Body.
The human of today is capable of feats that his primitive forebears could never have imagined.
Play.
A new game show that tests the limits of competitors' minds and bodies.
Here at M-Chan Sports, we're constantly working on our broadcasting craft.
A glide over the canines. Turbot crouches, reaches in. Could go off the... Oh, nothing but sink. Conquered grape jelly. He's a high stepping down the sideline for a PB&J.
We love what we do.
And boom goes the dynamite.
So basically every semester the Emerson channel puts on anywhere from 10 to say like 13 different programs. Right now we have 12 shows, including 3 brand new shows coming up this semester, which are super exciting because we have studio shows, field shows, specials, sitcoms, news programs, really anything that people want to get involved with.
It's very open and welcoming to anybody who doesn't know. Like, you don't need to know anything to be able to participate.
My favorite thing about the Emerson channel is that everybody is willing to help and teach one another. Everyone wants each other to learn, and it's not very selfish of an environment. It's very collaborative rather than competitive.
When I was a freshman, I went to countless workshops.
You can see yourself going to workshops as a freshman or sophomore, and then see yourself teaching those skills to other people.
You'll look back and you'll know all this stuff, and you'll look at where you started and where you are now and be totally amazed at all the stuff that you've learned throughout the semester.
We also accept student work from different organizations or just independent work that people would love to see on the channel.
There's really no limits to who or what you can do at the Emerson channel, which is great.
From the Bobby Brown and Stephen Plofker gym, I'm Rico, joined by my host Jordan, and we're going to bring you some recap of the first half. What did you see in the first half that you liked, Jordan?
I think the first half, Emerson did an excellent job of just getting to the bucket and getting easier looks that way. I think that they've really struggled from the three-point line. As far as I know, I don't think they've made any, or at the very least made very few of their three-point attempts tonight. Very uncharacteristic of them, for sure. But Lions can definitely improve that in the second half. But just pressure in the paint is going to be key for them to jump out of this 5-point hole that they got themselves into, encapsulated by a impressive buzzer beater by Endicott to end that. To end the half.
Yeah, so Endicott might have a bit of momentum, and I'm really looking to see Levinson's impact on the defense continuing as it was in the first half.
For sure, absolutely.
She was one of the biggest difference makers, and I think we're going to see more of that in this half.
For sure.
As she goes to inbound the ball.
Mm-hmm. And 5 on the floor for the second half. Pretty much the same group. Delorier, Frangelo, Levison, Bushy, and Dodd. Frangelo bringing the ball up.
Here is Frangelo with the ball, passing it into Levinson. Levinson at the top of the zone, looking for options, passes it to Bushy. Bushy dropping it in, takes a step back to Levinson, outside, on the corner. Here's Delorier, and that's going to be a travel again called on Delorier. Delorier is showing a bit of frustration on the call,
Yep.
understandably. Endicott with the ball, inbounds it. Here comes Shinny. Outside, here is Garabedian. Back to Shinny. Fleming.
And the travel on that side.
Bojanski with the travel. Back-to-back travels called by this referee, keeping things tight.
Yep. We saw in the first half, second quarter in particular, get a little physical at certain points. Look for that. We'll see if that continues as Delorier missed it.
Off the heel, too hard, rolls not in. Here comes Endicott. Bojanski. And another turnover by Endicott.
Offensive foul. Yep. That foul is going to go against number 5, Emma Shinny. That is her second personal foul.
From the point guard position, we'll see if that has an effect. That's
Bushy
Bushy fouled,
foul.
almost makes the shot, and she'll be going to the line for 2 shots.
Bushy has done a very good job at the free throw line tonight, and just an overall excellent job of attacking on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, with 12 points early in this game, she's been the leading scorer for Emerson and looking to add 2 more.
Yep.
First one is good. Emerson not shooting well from the floor, but they're shooting very well from the free throw line.
Absolutely. Let's hope that continues.
And that is good again, makes 2 of 2, and Emerson remains 100% from the free throw line in this game.
3-point game now.
Here comes Shinny, driving down really hard, drives in, looks out, passes it back. Here's Fleming, passes it out to the, and that's not going to be in for Bojanski. Passes it in, Frangelo out.
Now to Bushy.
Passes it back.
Frangelo in the
drives in.
No good.
But just rolls out.
Yeah.
For Bushy.
Yeah.
Looked like a good move, but not able to can it in.
Yeah, Frangelo a little frustrated because she was open in the left corner, but now she's guarding on top of the key.
I think we're gonna see Frangelo pick up the pace, scoring a bit,
For
and
sure.
maybe take control.
Absolutely. Again, she's Emerson's leading scorer with 19 points a game, shooting 47% from the field, 40 from 3, 79 from the free throw line. But so far, she has 4 points and a foul.
As Garabedian was fouled on the shot, she will shoot 2. In comes the freshman, Taylor Arnold.
First free throw up and
That's
good.
gonna be good from Garabedian.
Bushy subs out, and checking in is going to be number 23 for the Lions.
It is Taylor Arnold, the freshman.
Yes.
Here comes Frangelo. And Frangelo falls on the floor, but is able to keep the possession. Here's Levinson. Levinson with the ball at the top of the floor. Passes
Nice
it in
cut.
to Laurier. Out to Dodd.
Frangelo lost it for a moment.
Here's the Laurier from the free throw line and not able to can it in. Endicott with the ball. Passes it in the middle of the paint. Endicott. And that is going to be
rims out that time. Wow.
by Shinny.
Oh,
But they
boy.
get the rebound and there is a foul on the play. 2 shots coming for Endicott.
Lions really just trying to get any look they can. Down by 4 now with about 7:26, and the foul goes against Arnold. Free throw, no good.
And Dempsey misses one of the first of 2. She is Endicott's leading scorer.
Yep. Free throw by Dempsey. Good that time, 1 of 2. Splits the free throws, and Endicott is up by 5, 37-32, about 7.5 minutes. Frangelo to
Here is
Dodd.
Passes it in to Taylor. She's going to put up a nice move and just not able to make it in. Here's Endicott. Puts up a shot and just banks out.
Offensive board there by...
Good ball movement by Endicott. Drives in and
And
one.
wow.
Nice finish at the rim for Bojanski as she has a chance for a 3-point play.
Yep. Great work there by... Great job by her. Foul goes against Levison. That's her first.
Bojanski with 9 points on the evening. And I'd like to take this moment to point out that Emerson Channel Sports is doing this broadcast in English right now, and as well as across the floor. We have 2 fantastic gentlemen doing this broadcast for the first time, I'm pretty sure, in Emerson Channel history, in Spanish.
Yep.
So
excellent job
don't
there.
leave our stream to go to theirs, as the 3 gets put up by Emerson, and no good once again is Dodd. But maybe check it out for a second. And come right back.
Absolutely. Yes. That team over there doing an excellent job for sure.
Endicott taking a 10-point lead at this point. It is 42-32. Passes out, and she is fouled. Frangelo will not shoot, as that was not a shot.
It's going to be a baseline out of bounds as Levison to inbound.
And a pair of subs coming in for... Oh, no, it's just Salty comes in for Dodd, I believe. Here is... And that's off by a lot. Really poor shot there by Delorier. Passes it up. Here is Garabedian out to the wing. Drives in, and that is going to be good once again by Bojanski. Bojanski scoring really well right now. Here's O'Mara.
That's
O'Mara on the side, in the corner, one-on-one. Looking for help, gets a screen, passes it out, attempts Levinson at the floor. Good pass by Levinson inside to Salty, and that is
There we
goes
go.
in for Salty. Good momentum there by Emerson. Good start of the play by O'Mara. Passes it to Levinson and finds Salty right open in the paint.
Yep, that just stopped a 9-2 run by the Gulls to open up the third quarter. Lions still down by 10, but a good sign to at least see something go in for Emerson. 44-34. Let's see what Coach Gould draws up
As
on
we hear
this
Frank
play.
Ocean come in.
Yeah.
Shout out Frank. Emerson, I think they need to start shooting the 3 ball and seeing if they can fall, because right now they're down by a lot and they need to catch up somehow. If they're not able to stop Endicott on the defense, that might be the way to do it.
Yep. Lions, again, just keeping the pressure on in the paint has been huge for them tonight. They've done a pretty good job for the most part. At the very least, just keeping Endicott's defenders honest. It's really, again, just a matter of just knocking the shots in.
Also looking for this good crowd that turned out today to maybe inspire Emerson with a bit of crowd noise.
For sure.
They've been good so far. Looking for them to keep it up.
Yep. Again, Delorier said they wanted to go in with the team wanted to go in with a big win over heading into break, especially after putting up that monstrous performance on Sunday. But does Emerson have enough to muster a comeback here? We'll have to wait and see.
Here's Shinny on the wing. Passes it to Garbedian. Inside to Bojanski. She goes up, and that's going to be a turnover. Here is Frangelo.
Frangelo.
At the top of the key, looking for options. She's got Delorier, and that's good! Emerson finally making a 3. It's who else but Delorier to break the streak, and let's see what Emerson can do now. They trail by 7 with 5 minutes left in the third quarter.
Yep. That's a big-time momentum booster,
Bojanski
even if
off
the
by a
scoreboard says something else. Emerson finally getting a little bit of life out of that.
Travel there by Emerson. I believe it was Salty.
Yep, and we're going to show you that replay of Delorier's 3 from the left wing. Excellent job, as you said, breaking the streak. But Emerson still down by 7 here with about 5:10 remaining in the third.
And off by a lot is Garabedian, and Emerson will retain possession, and they have a chance to cut into this lead once again.
Yep. Bringing the ball up is Frangelo.
Salty wide
Finds
open on the
Salty.
corner. Draws the defender out. Salty
No good that
able
time.
to convert on the bank shot. Good idea, though. Here comes Endicott on the wing. Top of the key. Shinny passes it. Here is Dempsey. Out to Garabedian to Shinny. Shinny drives in, takes the 18-footer, and drains it. Drives in, finds O'Mara on the wing. She fakes, looks for options, sizes up the defender, passes it back to Frangelo. Frangelo directs her in. Here comes the screen. Frangelo puts up the floater, and it does not go in. But
And offensive board, they're trying for it. Endicott can't move.
Endicott on the fast break. Konareski drains it.
Nifty step back jumper there, but now it's a
11 once again.
nifty step back jumper there, but now it's an 11-point game once again. 3:45 left in the third. Let's just see how Emerson responds here. They've had very good looks inside.
O'Mara from 3, and that's going to be 3 free throws for O'Mara as she was fouled on the shot.
Yep.
Big opportunity here from the freshman.
Absolutely.
Oh, excuse me.
Never mind.
I guess I was not on the shot.
Huh.
Excuse me, there will not be three free throws.
Interesting. 48-37, about 3:36 remaining. Let's see what the Lions get here.
Levinson will inbound. To O'Mara once again. To Frangelo. O'Mara sets a screen. She's open. Frangelo decides not to pass. Another screen. Frangelo takes the shot, and no good once again. Frangelo's rough night continues.
Yeah. Lions have, it's clear Endicott's studied the scouting report on it for sure.
And that's going to be a
That bucket
layup
is good.
in for Shinny. And Endicott takes a 13-point lead.
Wow.
Things are getting a little out of hand for Emerson.
Yep.
Here's Frangelo. Good cut
Lions
by Salty.
really
She's
gotta
wide
turn it
open,
around
and that's
here.
going to be... Ooh, she just is not able to finish the layup. Got to finish those.
Yep.
No other way to put it.
Absolutely.
Here is a good
Three.
defensive play by Delorier, but it's going to remain Endicott ball.
Coach Gould taking exception to that last call here. Entering for the Lions is going to be number 4, Elise Arnold. Also a freshman from Los Angeles, California.
Both on the team. Her sister is also on the team.
Yep.
And I'm just going to make a guess. I think they're identical twins.
Yes, they are.
Which doesn't make our jobs any easier.
Yeah.
But if it helps Emerson, that's all we care about.
Yep, absolutely. Entering up for the Lions is going to be number 21, Sophia Cantor.
The sophomore out of Los Angeles. Here is Frangelo. Passes to Levinson at the top of the key.
Looking for options. Great cut.
Off.
Recovered by Arnold. Puts it up.
Not able to can it in. Emerson, once again, not able to convert in the paint this half.
Yep.
Here comes Shinny at the top. Passes it inside. Back outside. Hallinan. Off.
Offensive
Rebounded
board there.
And put
No
back,
good.
But not in is Konareski.
Yep. The Golds have been doing an excellent job on the offensive glass here. As I mentioned at the start of the cast, they average 15 of their 38 rebounds per game are offensive. That just speaks to their height advantage and their overall aggression
Shinny
in
from
the
deep,
paint.
but travel is called, or
Offensive foul.
By
That
number
puts-
11, Hallinan.
Yep, that puts the Lions
And she will
in
be
the
subbed
bonus
out
here.
for number 4.
That puts Emerson.
Garbedian.
Yep, that puts Emerson in the bonus with 2 minutes left in the period.
Frangelo drives in, surveys. Head down, bounce pass to Taylor, but that is going to be a turnover once again.
Here's a steal there
By
from the Lions.
the freshman.
Here's Frangelo.
Driving down the court, looking out for the wing. Here's Delorier. And that's
Well,
going to
go
be off
rebound.
and
No
not
good.
in.
Foul on the floor. No shot. No shot that time, but it's going to be. It is going to be free throws because Emerson is now in the bonus. 50-37.
This is Elise Arnold, the freshman. Limited minutes on the season. And she makes her first free throw. Much needed by Emerson,
Yep.
continuing their good free throw shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Looking to make it 2 of 2. And
No
she does
good.
not. Emerson misses their first free throw of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Here is Shenny driving it up for Endicott. Endicott leading 50-38 with 1:20 left in the game, in the quarter. And that is no good from 3.
Rebound by Frangelo.
Frangelo,
Lions out and running.
Nice move behind the back to Arnold. Passes it back outside to the wing. Delorier wide open from 3. And she's not able to bank it in, but good rebound by Arnold.
Nice.
Big body Arnold able to use all of her height to get the rebound and put it back for the score for Emerson. Big points right there by Arnold. the
Yep,
freshman.
10-point game here. Lions starting to chip away, even if it's a little bit.
Here is Shinny at the top. Passes it to Bindon. Back to Shinny, to Bindon once again. Inside, good read. Dempsey, back to Bindon. Back to Shinny, drives in, gets the layup, and Shinny is good for 2,
Yep.
putting Endicott up by 12 with 24 seconds left in this third quarter.
Lions still did a very good job defensively there, getting to the rotations, getting to the spots. Just good defense, better offense.
Here's
15
Delorier.
seconds remaining.
Levinson into Delorier in the key, in the paint, and she is good. Good read by Levinson and good finish by Delorier. 4 seconds left. Endicott driving down Shinny, passes it to the wing. Dempsey
Stolen
sends it
away.
but good
There you
defense
go.
by Frangelo, and
Nice.
good job by Frangelo and Levinson on the defensive end to stop Endicott from scoring at the end of that
Yep.
quarter as they did in the last quarter.
Lions did an excellent job on that last couple possessions, as you said, getting the steal, but also Levison finding Delorier for the layup here. They've chipped away at that lead, still down by 10. However, great sign, great momentum, at the very least on their side at this moment, heading into the final frame. And
As we will show you a highlight from this last quarter. As
Here
it was
is-
a nice layup for Endicott. Bojanski. And there was Fleming, again, in the paint.
Yep. Here's
And
another great
Emerson-
cut and a bucket that time.
And Emerson trailing by 10 now. What do they need to do to make sure this game isn't out of hand?
It just comes down to the defensive principles and honing in on those, led by Levison, of course, but also other players like Delorier, Arnold, Frangelo. The 5 on the floor just have to be, of course those 5 players on the floor, they just have to be as one on the defensive end, and through that, their offense will hopefully flourish. And again, it's all about chipping away at this deficit here.
And we're underway in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
Here's Shinny. I think that's very true, Jordan. They're really going to have to do those things to make sure that this game doesn't become out of hand, which could happen any second. Here is
Arnold lost it for a
and
moment.
that's
And it's back to Endicott.
That was a bit of a sloppy pass right there, and a sloppy reception. Turnover for Emerson.
Yep.
They cannot turn the ball over in this quarter if they want to win this game.
Exactly.
Bushy back in the game.
Here's a jumper that gets the friendly bounce there.
Here's Frangelo. Drives in the paint and able to lay it up.
Nice.
And Frangelo scores for the first time in a minute.
Yep.
Here comes Shinny. Guarded. And that's going to be a travel.
Another one there for...
Garabedian. Here's an opportunity for Emerson to strike back.
Yep. Nice nice shift here for the Lions. Again, down by 10.
Frangelo handling the ball. Looking for options. Pass it to Arnold. Bushy. Drives in, lays up, and 2 shots will be incoming as she is fouled. Bushy, Emerson's leading scorer this game. She has 14 points so far this game.
Yep. Excellent job scoring and excellent job just overall being aggressive here for the Lions as she's back to the free throw line once again.
Bushy, a senior out of Walpole, New Hampshire, as we mentioned before. This will be her last year with the team, and her contributions will be missed.
Absolutely, as she knocks down the first.
Looking to make it 2 of 2. Bushy. Nails it.
There you go.
Emerson now trails by only 8. Back to single digits.
Yep.
Shinny handling the ball once again. Looks for Garabedian. Back to Shinny. Passes it inside for Konareski. Back outside. Here's Shinny. Defended by Levinson. Inside the paint. Defended by... Oh, and
great block by Levinson.
Laurier. Gets her hand on it. Here's great pass by Frangelo. And
fantastic sequence by the Lions.
Emerson.
Wow.
Wow. DeLaurier to Frangelo all the way in to Bushy.
Yes.
Goes in, nice move right there, but good defense there by Levinson, not letting the defender get past her. Good defense by Arnold. Outside, Shinny, off. And that's going to be Endicott ball to the displeasement of Emerson and their fans.
Yes. 8:17 remaining, and all of a sudden, Lions down by 4 here.
Passes it out to Shinny. She handles. Surveys, passes it, defended, and that is going to be no good. Good defense there by Arnold, and this is good. DeLaurier got a hand in there for a second. Wide open, Endicott, shooter, and off. And 2 players on Emerson fall as Endicott retrieves possession and puts it back for the score. Timeout, Endicott.
Timeout, it's going to be a full one here from Endicott. As we go to that, never mind. We'll have that, I'm sure we'll have that replay in there soon, but what a sequence by the Lions to get within 6 now. DeLaurier protecting the paint. Frangelo with a perfect outlet pass. She's made quite a few of those.
I mean, she looked like a quarterback
tonight
on that pass.
Yeah.
Threading the needle, like overhand almost.
Absolutely. Yeah, she's done a fantastic job just making sure the Lions get out and run and finally connecting on one of those outlet passes because she's attempted to make a lot of those tonight, but very few of them have connected.
As we see the replay.
There you go.
And nice finish there by Bushy.
Absolutely fantastic.
Underrated part of that play.
Work there, yes. Great job by all parties involved there to get Emerson within 6. 54 to 48 there. Of course, now 56 to 48 with under 8 minutes remaining in the game.
Frangelo passes it out to Arnold. Arnold drives in, looks for Levinson. Levinson gets a move, sizes up her defender, and is able to make it over the defender, Dempsey. Center against center. Really nice play there by Levinson. Cutting the score to 6 points now. Emerson trails 50-56. Inside to the quarter. She's got it. Passes it back out. Here's Shinny. To the wing, wide open. Decides not to shoot, drives in, and foul. Konareski got foul. I think the foul goes on Delorier. And Endicott will inbound, and Endicott possession.
Foul goes against Elise Arnold. That's her first personal.
Here's Shinny once again. Drives in, and that's going to be surprisingly no foul called there. And, or there was a foul called. No, there wasn't. Out of bounds, Endicott possession. Otherwise, there was a foul called. My apologies.
Foul there. Bushy got the block, but a foul there. 3 ball. No good.
Garabedian not able to sink the shot. And a lot of yelling from the sidelines and the court from both sides.
Yep.
This is a high energy match.
Absolutely. Endicott just gets another chance here with 7 minutes to go.
Garabedian out to Shinny. Shinny looking. Inside. Sizing up her defender. Fleming. No good. There is Levinson on the defense with the board. Levinson driving it up herself. To Frangela. On the perimeter. Good defense. Out to Levinson. Inside to Bushy. She's got a bit of space. Drives into the paint. Outside to Frangela. Once again, drives in. Kicks it out. Delorier. And she's gonna...
Nice job. Great finish.
Nice move as they cut the lead to 4 points.
There we
Emerson
go.
On a huge run right here. This is exciting basketball, ladies and gentlemen. Here is Shinny. Looks inside and wide open. A real hole in the defense as Fleming was wide open in the paint and able to put it in for 2. Endicott back up by 6. Here is Frangela. Looking for options. Passes it inside to Levinson. Hand on her face. Takes the jumper. And that's
good.
With the hand in her face, calling for a foul, but does not get it. That is a really nice play by Levinson.
Yep.
And Levinson on the defense now. Here is Garabedian. Outside, inside, and that's going to be a foul called on Delorier again.
Delorier.
I think that is her 4th foul, and she...
No, that's going to be... Huh.
And Arnold will sub out for Salty. Here is Shinny on the perimeter. Inside, defended by Bushy. Salty on the defense. Here's Garabedian, and that's going to be a foul called on the floor. And Bill Gold seemingly frustrated, vocalizing his opinions to the referee.
Yep. It's going to be a baseline out of bounds. All right, let's see how Emerson responds here on the defensive end.
Inside.
No one there.
Not able to make the open
Wow.
layup. Is
Wow.
Dempsey, their leading scorer. She taps herself to say, on me. That is a shot she needed to make in that situation. Endicott only leading by 4 right now. If they're not able to make that, it's going to be a key possession we look up back at.
Yeah, for sure. Lions just giving up way too many opportunities to Endicott. It feels like we've been on their side of the floor for a while, but they finally score there.
And Fleming picks up where her teammate left it off, making the nice hook shot. Here is Frangelo, nice nifty move, driving it in, makes the layup, and nice move
There
there
you
by
go.
Frangelo.
Nice.
Absolutely amazing, using her small stature to get by.
Lions not out of it yet.
Salty defending. This crowd is getting loud.
Yep.
We hear Emerson chanting defense. And that's going to be a foul. Dempsey gets fouled once again, and more frustration from this Emerson team.
A
Here's Dempsey.
little too many whistles here for the second half.
Konareski. Fleming. Inside. And that
Shot
is
is up
going to
and
be
good.
good by Dempsey. Their leading scorer once again makes it in the paint. Here is Frangelo on the perimeter looking to do some more of what she just did. Nifty move, nice again. Passes it out as she falls to the floor. Out to Levinson.
Levinson
Inside.
driving in. Lost it, and it'll remain on the Emerson's side, on the Emerson side.
And that is going to be Emerson ball, as Levinson claims she did not touch it, and it seems that she did not.
Yep.
Levinson will take the inbound. Emerson trailing by 6. Passes it out to the wing, Salty. Dribbles inside, looks for options. And a bit of an errant pass, and it bounces out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover on Salty. Was looking for either Frangelo.
Looked like she was looking for Bushy, yeah, on that possession. A little bit of miscommunication there. Let's see how the Lions redeem themselves next time down the floor. But first on the defensive end, for sure.
Emerson playing a man as they have this entire game. Here is Levinson in the paint, and she's going to get called for the foul. That's going to be 2 shots.
Yep.
That is very big, Fleming, and we hear some boos from this crowd. The ref, let's just say he's had an earful today.
Absolutely. Whistles have been flying. Honestly, at least in Endicott's favor.
And Fleming here with 2 crucial free throws. Makes the first one, and now Endicott leads by 7. Dempsey with her 7th point. Excuse me, Fleming. And she makes both 2 crucial free throws there by Fleming. Here comes Emerson on the contrary.
64 to
Frangelo
56 here.
Looking at Salty. Nice move through the legs. Out to Bushy. Bushy looking in. Calling for a screen. Bushy drives in. Passes it out to Salty. She takes the 3. And just cans out. Not able to make that shot off the heel. Here is Shinny. Passes it inside to Konareski. Here is Fleming. Out to Shinny. Out to Shinny. Drives in. Passes it out. Dempsey. Shinny. And a hand got in there, it seemed. And
Great block by Salty. Another one by Delorier.
Blocked by
Wow.
Salty, then blocked by Delorier. And they call. And
Wow.
Endicott somehow got a rebound there and scored. Confusion by the Emerson team.
Absolutely, because that buzzer sounded. Wow. I mean,
It seemed that like
I'm
it was 5
speechless,
seconds
quite
before
honestly.
they made that in.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
It
not
felt
sure
like
what's
a
going on.
while before they got the shot off and the foul, but
And
wow.
But Endicott is here once again shooting at the free throw line.
Guess so.
Here's Fleming once again. Lots and lots of frustration from this
yeah.
Emerson team, understandably in my opinion. A fan next to me just screamed. And that is going to be a timeout called. Fans around the stadium are not letting this ref
Not
offense.
happy at all. Rightfully so, quite honestly. Under 3 minutes left. You let Endicott somehow get away with a 3-point play.
Yeah, Endicott leading by 11 now with 3 minutes left.
Yeah.
Emerson's gonna need to is gonna need to put something special together right here to come back. Emerson so far shooting 36% from the field. Endicott shooting 42%. And Emerson shooting a horrid 1 of 17 from the 3-point line. That is 5.9%. And the matter of the fact is that's not going to get it done.
Yeah.
Endicott not doing that much better from 3, but they have made 3 of 18.
Right. And as far as the next game goes, the Lions will be facing. Apologies, that's the graphic for tonight. Next game is going to be next Emerson Channel Sports live stream is going to be on December 5th. So be sure to tune in for that one.
And we will resume play in the end of this fourth quarter. 3 minutes remain. Endicott 67, Emerson 56.
Let's see how the Lions bounce back here. Frangelo bringing the ball up. 5 on the floor is Frangelo. Levison.
Frangelo crosses it over, makes a nice move, drives in and puts it in for
There we
2.
go.
Frangelo once again really putting in the scoring in this fourth quarter. Cutting the lead to 9. Here's Shinny. Out to Konareski. Inside. And that's going to be a
That's a tie-up and a travel.
to the pleasure of the Emerson benches. They were calling for that heavily, and there was
Yep.
going to be a travel called
Oh,
on
yeah.
Dempsey.
Yep. Again, 5 on the floor for the Lions. Levison, Frangelo, Salty, Bushy, and
Beautiful step back and
Yep.
crossover by Frangelo, but not able
Not
to pin it in.
there.
That would have been a highlight and a half.
yep. 2:20 remaining in the game here.
Here is
Let's see.
passes it in. Here is no good by Fleming. Passes it out. and
Stolen
intercepted
away.
by Levinson. Really good defense. She has Delorier inside, and she hits the bottom of the backboard. Just took one too many steps
Yep,
inside.
but she got
That's
fouled
going
there.
to be 2 shots for Delorier, and Levinson with some, just what can you say? More fantastic defense.
Absolutely, great job anticipating the play, and instinct just kicked in, I guess. But Delorier going to the free throw line.
Looking to make this points 12 and 13. She
Good.
makes the first.
Yep.
Crucial free throw.
Yes.
Cuts the lead to 8.
She is up to 12 points on the evening.
And she goes 2 for 2.
There you go.
Clutch free throws from the line. Here comes Endicott. Shinny. Defended by Frangelo. And once again, Levinson pokes it free from Garabidian. Doesn't go anywhere, but just some defensive nastiness from Levinson.
Yep, fantastic standout defense.
Konareski. Outside. Shinny. Defended well. Inside, top of the key. Dempsey, back in the paint. Out to Shinny, drives in. Shinny looking, looks up.
They gotta
passes
watch
it
clock
out.
here. They have
Good
3.
defense, well defended. Here's Garabidian inside.
There you
And no
go.
good as the shot
Secure the
clock
rebound
sounds
this
out.
time. Nice
Emerson
job.
trailing by 7. Here comes Frangelo.
Big possession here. Minute 25 to go. Frangelo lays it up and in.
And in once again, Frangelo just on a scoring tear right now.
12 points on the night.
And
The
she-
majority of them coming in the 4th.
And almost by herself, with the amazing defense and passing from her teammates, they have cut this score to 5 points. This
Yep.
Emerson is absolutely back in this game.
Yep. You see there, Frangelo getting right to the bucket. Beautiful Euro step right to the finish. Big momentum shifter for the Lions. Now they're down by 5. Again, down by as many as 11 in the third quarter. Now they've stormed their way back, just cutting the deficit bucket by bucket, however, in any way they can, just chipping away constantly. They're down by 5 now with a chance to hopefully cut it further out of this timeout.
And it's really impressive to me how Frangelo just goes in the paint, standing only at 5'3", but she is never scared to put up that layup, and it almost always seems to get past the defender.
Yeah, she does an excellent job just blowing by the defender, getting right to the bucket. And if you like this stream and you want more content from us, be sure to follow us on our Instagram, Emerson Channel Sports.
Absolutely, that is a must follow in my opinion.
Absolutely. Coming out of the timeout here, let's see how the goals respond here. But again, Emerson just hanging their head on the defensive end. That's what they got to do.
Here's Shinny. Passes to Garabidian. Outside, here's Konareski. Inside. Passes it.
Great
Fleming.
job. 10 on the clock.
Somehow, and a foul was called. The shot was not even close. And there will be 2 shots incoming for Garabidian.
Free throws coming with under a minute to go.
Garabidian with 9 points on the night. And some heckling coming from the Emerson crowd. Does not affect her as she makes the shot, and she gives him a bit of a duster.
6-point game here.
Looking to make her second. More heckling and more good free throws as she shows a smile on her face. Here comes Frangelo.
They got to score quickly here. Let's see, Frangelo.
Outside.
3 ball.
And Dodd
no
not
good.
able to pin it in. And that is going to be a foul.
Now you have Endicott in the bonus here. It's pretty much just going to be the free throw game from here on out, more than likely.
Endicott leading 69-62 with 46 seconds left in this
Foul
game.
goes against Levison. That is her third.
Here is Shinny.
First one up and good.
Shinny doing the majority of the ball handling for Endicott this game. And to the displeasement of the fan who yelled nope, that is...
Yep.
Here is...
40 seconds left. Here's Frangelo. Lefty bucket. No. Offensive board.
Rebounded by... Good rebound there by Bushy, and she got fouled. She will shoot 2. She already has 18 this night. She's looking to get to 20 points. Emerson trails by 9. With 34 seconds left in this game. And she makes her first, up to 19 points on the night. Emerson's leading scorer by quite a bit. And no good.
There's the second rebound by Levison. Puts it up. She's fouled.
So that miss actually benefits and a scream of just fury and rage as Levinson powers through and gets that rebound.
Yep.
Really good rebound, continuing the effort for Emerson, keeping them somewhat in this game. Levinson once again using her body to grab that rebound.
Going to the line now. She is up to 8 points
In comes
on the
Bojanski
night.
for Endicott. And Levinson will shoot. First one
Up
is
and good on the first one.
Levinson up to 9 points. She will take her second. And she
Good.
goes 2 of 2 from the line. And that is going to be a timeout taken by Endicott. Jordan, Emerson, they're down by 6 points right now. 32 seconds. What are you looking for Coach to draw up?
Well, it's just going to have to be a very quick, almost like a 2-for-1 situation here. Not a ton of time, in all honesty, but it's just, once again, it comes down to what it's been all night, which is just defense. The Lions have been doing a very good job on the defensive end, at the very least, like rotating to their to the proper spots, contesting very well. Endicott's just found the bottom of the net way more times, to be honest with you.
And here we will resume play. 32 seconds left in the quarter and the game.
Lions just need to get some stops here. That's all it comes down to in these last 30 seconds.
And that's going to be a foul on Dempsey. Dempsey gets fouled. And she will head to the line, it seems.
Just under 30 seconds to play.
Dempsey with 13 points on the night.
Yep. Fouls against Levison. That is her fourth personal.
So foul trouble for Levinson. Might not factor late in this game. We'll see.
Yeah. 3 Lions in foul trouble. At least on the floor, 3 of them are in foul trouble. 4 apiece. That'd be Delorier, Levison, and Bushy. 3 key contributors as well to the Emerson offense.
She puts in the second free throw as Endicott takes an 8-point lead now. Things are looking a little bit out of reach for the Lions.
Yep.
And they will take a timeout.
Lions up next. Out of the Thanksgiving break, they will travel to Framingham State on December 2nd for a 12 o'clock game. Lions looking to bounce back after this one. Again, Gould said this is a very young team that is already early in the season found some success.
Yeah, and you think maybe some of these students need some time off mentally. It
Yeah.
can be it's a very long school year, and playing sports doesn't make that any easier. and
Exactly. Yeah.
It could be a good reset for this team.
Yeah.
To break.
Yeah, absolutely. For sure. But yeah, you got about a week or so to recoup, get the mind off of basketball for a little bit, and then come back, get right back to it against Framingham State on
Same group
December
of
2nd.
Levinson, Frangelo, Delorier, Dobbs, and
Yep.
Bushy. Levinson, good pass. Passes to Delorier, out to Frangelo. Pump fakes, drives in, and she easily
Lays it
puts
up
that
and
to
in.
Frangelo scoring once again. She is up to 12 points.
Yep.
14 points, excuse me. And that's going to be another timeout. This is 25 seconds left in the game.
Mhm.
And Emerson able to cut the lead to 6 again.
Yeah.
This game just going back and forth.
Absolutely. These late game situations, both teams trying to do whatever they can to generate points. Emerson even more so, which is why, in part, you have quite a few Lions in foul trouble. But
we want to take this moment to thank everyone watching at home.
Absolutely.
And yeah, we really appreciate it.
Yes, absolutely, incredibly appreciate your support. And we're also, as Rico noted, we're making a bit of history here at ECS. The first dual language broadcast in Emerson Channel Sports history.
Yes, across from the gym from us, we have 2 lovely commentators calling the game in Spanish.
Yes.
Check it out. 25 seconds remaining in the game. Endicott leads 73 to Emerson 67. Shinny will inbound, guarded by O'Mara. O'Mara seems to have come in. Emerson actually subbing in quite a few players.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
this
going to be
is
a
rough
wow.
inbound, except a foul called.
Wow.
And this gym has gone silent.
Mm-hmm.
People are yelling at
Yeah. The whistles were warm on this Tuesday night, particularly in the second half.
And Dempsey will head to the line to shoot 2 more free throws, looking for her 16th and 17th points of the game as Endicott's leading scorer for the season and in this game.
Mm-hmm.
First one is good.
Up and good.
Pushing that Endicott lead to 7 points.
Lions had come into this one 3-2 on the early season.
And the second one rattles in.
More going back to 500 heading into break, but still, again, a lot of hope, a lot of optimism.
Frangelo looking for options, and that
Stolen
ball's gonna
away.
get taken right from her hands by Konareski. Really nice steal and double dribble, it seems, by Konareski. That's not something you see all the time.
Mm-hmm.
13 seconds remain in this game. Emerson trailing by 8. Inside, here is Frangelo looking for options, puts up the floater, and that is going to cash in. Free Frangelo just continuing to score unrelentlessly. Or relentlessly. And that's going to be a foul on Frangelo. Levinson calling for the jump ball, slams her fist down in frustration, and I think this is going to do it for this game.
Yep.
Dempsey heading to the line to shoot 2 more, getting a lot of her points from the line. Shout out to our producer, Nat, as always.
And of course, the rest of our production team here at ECS, fantastic job tonight. And always, of course, free throws are going to be up and good for the first.
And
no good on the
cannot
second.
Cash in on the second. 4 seconds remain. Here comes Frangelo looking for options.
And that's it.
God puts up the shot, but that's going to do it for this game. Emerson 69, Endicott 76. Thank you. So, Emerson not able to pull that one out. They still had some good things that they displayed in this game, in my opinion. What did you see that you think are some good takeaways from Emerson?
Some solid takeaways. I thought they kept themselves in the game for a lot of it. They didn't let the morale get too low. They just stayed in it, tried to do what worked, which was just getting into the paint and attacking on the offensive side of the floor. Did it work all the time? No. However, it was still a hard-fought effort here by the Lions tonight. Still at 500 to head into Thanksgiving break. However, a lot of promise, a lot of optimism from this year's group for sure. Endicott just did a standout job on the offensive side of the floor, making pretty much scoring from all three levels: the free throw line, the mid-range and paint, and obviously the three-point line as well, where Emerson struggled mightily.
And I think another impressive thing that Emerson displayed today was not getting too frustrated with the ref in this game, despite there being some calls that maybe should
not
didn't
have
go
happened.
their way.
Yep.
And they stayed in there. They didn't lose their composure, and they were still able to go on these runs and make these passes and stay down. I think Frangelo did a great job this game passing. I think she needs to take charge as that lead scorer a bit earlier, though.
Oh yeah, for sure. She's been the catalyst behind the Emerson offense this season, not taking away from any of the other players, but still, the stats and everything show she's just been on fire to start the year. That's in credit to obviously in credit to her previous experience over at Bryant, a fantastic D1 school, but bringing that over to Emerson along with Levison's past D1 experience at University of Denver, that leadership there has just been super strong to start the season, and you can tell it's rubbed off on all these players for sure.
You can really tell Levinson's impact on this team. When she's on the floor, she's the most vocal. She is the defensive leader on this team, and often that is the leader of a basketball team. Frangelo, I think what she did really well this game is using her speed and using her ball handling to get past defenders into the paint and getting those layups that she easily makes.
Absolutely, yeah. She's just done a fantastic job. I remember against, I forget the exact opponent, but she might have been, I forget the opponent, but she was, she had 28 points with 6 threes one game early on in the season. So that just shows you that she is a three-level scorer, and hopefully her scoring, as you said, can come back around after the break, and the Lions can just again revamp after a nice little week of rest here.
And Jordan, you mentioned her three-point scoring in that game. That's something maybe we could have seen her do a little more in this game, is shoot the three ball.
For sure. But again, about a week or so to get ready. And again, if you like what you see, follow us on Instagram at Emerson Channel Sports.
Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Rico Brill.
I'm Jordan Pagkalinawan.
And this is Emerson Channel Sports.
Have a great night.
Let's go.
Let's go, buddy. Yes, sir.
Oh, were we not?
Hey, why not? Why not?
What? I'm not on camera. Yeah. With Claire. Oh, I had plans with Claire, though.